Well, hello all, welcome back to the Purple Rain podcast, and we now have all 4 of our expansion class for the 2026-27 season. We've done it! We've done it! We've done it. This league said it was going to give you 4 teams. It's given you 4 teams. And let's just go back to that, right? So it's about September last year when we heard that, oh no, the expansion foghorn has been sounded again. I know, right? Seattle Vancouver still at that point did not have their names or brands. They haven't even stepped foot on the ice yet. And already we're thinking, nope, we're going to add more in. And not just more. We're going to go, more! How you like it? How you like it? See what I put on a daily basis? See what I put on a daily basis? Are you ready for it, Sharky? Ready for it? Is he there? He's down there. Look, there he is. You're just about to see him popping his head up on the desk. Yeah. Go and be a frenzy. Go and be a frenzy. We've got the press conference coming up later on, by the way. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, crazy, right? Yeah. Can I ask you two, go back September, what markets did you think would going to be given teams? Because for me, I was thinking Detroit, Denver. Yeah, I think, Denver, Detroit, Edmonton. Yeah, because Edmonton have been doing some work. And of course, Edmonton, made a real big push this year to try and get women's hockey to football. They hosted 2 Rugby Series games in December. And hosted 2 of the 16 Table Tour games this year. Yeah. But they took themselves out of it. They did. They did. Yeah. And the question was who that form was going to be. Yeah. I mean, we did spend the whole season trying to work out which 4 teams it could be. And we only really ever got 2 confident. That was Detroit and Denver. But of course, obviously, what's happened has happened. Yeah. We were always trying to think of what those other 2 would be. And it kept changing to say Alberta, Winnipeg, because he was right through Winnipeg, and after he was very impressed with how Winnipeg did on their Table Tour game, which was only 2 days after we got back from Minnesota. Yeah, because we landed back from Minneapolis on the 20th of March, and the Table Tour game Winnipeg was 2 days later, so we basically had to watch that while being very heavily jet-lagged. Yeah. It was a tight game as well, so surprised I managed to wait for that. Yeah. Yeah, I had to remember that before. Oh, yeah, we were watching our games against Vancouver. Yeah. Yeah, but it's surprising, how it's these markets. I mean, Detroit's the only one that was seen as a dead cert. And I'm so relieved. You're relieved because that means that someone else can now go on the takeover tour. Because I remember when back in November, it was 2 days after my birthday, that the takeover tour details were announced for the season. I remember they got a massive groan when I read Detroit was one of them, because Detroit had been getting one every single year. It was like, okay, we get the message, Detroit, you were a team, but have another go on the takeover tour while you're at it. Yeah. So I'm really glad that with Detroit getting a team, it now means that someone else who could potentially be a good market in the future, like maybe, I don't know, Pennsylvania? Yeah. That's been heard a few times. Yeah. That might now get a go. Yeah. So, it's like, yeah. So, and of course, let's bring him over. Come on over, Bernie. Oh dear. Come on over, Bernie. I just need to go grab a big dog. Not in that sense! Pluto, it's a family show. Nothing. Is it? Because it's had swearing over the years. Come on over, Bernie. Come on. Come here, Bernie. I know. Let's have a minute's silence for Denver, please. Let's have a minute's silence for Denver. I know, Bernie. I know. We wanted to get a team. We wanted to get a team. Blame it on. Let's blame it on Vegas. Fucking Las Vegas. I hate Las Vegas. You're not going to see me ever in Las Vegas. You will see me in Denver. I'm so sorry. I can't believe it. I honestly don't get why. I would love to know why Denver, missed out. Because I know there are other options in Denver compared to Detroit. Because Detroit has only got one option. It's Little Caesars Arena, and I still have got massive reservations for that. But Bernie here did have some other arenas that were available. Okay, so I don't know what happened. Do you know what I think? What? I think Bernie's gonna be the new Detroit. Oh, get a table tour again until he gets a team. Yeah. But plus, that might not be till 2030. Wow, then so be it. Yeah. Yeah, because obviously, because the idea is now we are at 12, we're going to hold at 12 for at least the next few years to give stability to the league, but also build the talent pool back up. Yeah. So, it could be 2030 at the earliest that poor Bernie here will get a team. God, you mean will be the same age by then, Bernie? 34. It's crazy, isn't it? How you and Shark. What, you're the same age as Bernie? Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? I mean, I know technically Bernie was born in the 95-96 season, but this year he did celebrate his 30th. Yeah. And of course, I've got my 30th coming up in November. Yeah. So in a way, we technically are the same age. You were the same age as Howler. I was the same age as Howler, because Howler was in 96, and of course I am born 1996. But technically, Bernie and me, we are technically the same age. You don't look a day older than 21, Bernie, whereas I look like a 49-year-old. Well, mentally you are 49. Yep, thank you! They did not mention it, but poor Bernie. You know what you have to do instead, Bernie? You have to win a Stanley Cup. Yeah. You can't watch game one. No. Cause, does it start tomorrow? Bernie's Collins Bar starts tomorrow. Oh! Sorry, Bernie, can't watch. Can't watch, Bernie. Because, we've got game 4 of the Walter Cup finals tomorrow. Yeah, so can't do that. But once Bernie, once our series is over, we'll then jump to you, okay? Okay? Yeah. We'll do that. But yeah, so yeah, but I know Denver is going to be absolutely gutted. I know how badly you were a team. We saw it for ourselves back on March 15 on the Takeover Tour in Denver at Ball Arena. We know that market's ready. We know it's got a good appetite for the sports. I honestly don't know what more you need to do, but I think Plutter's right. You could see Denver be the new Detroit, and Heat's getting given a Takeover Tour game until they get a team, which probably will be the 2030. When we get to the next cycle, you've got to put Denver in. I'm sorry. If you're going to put Detroit in, which only has got one viable arena, then you've got to put Denver in the future. Within my come on. Surely, within my lifetime, Denver has got to land a team. Surely within my lifetime. Surely. Yeah. Well, on that subject, is there any other markets you think that you gutted for that didn't get a team? I would say Edmonton, but at the same time, can't be too gutted for because they did talk themselves out a bit. Yeah, they talked themselves out a bit. Yeah. So, you know what? I'd say next year let's not go to Edmonton Takeover Tour. Lazy! Wow, that's savage. Well, I'm sorry. If they can't understand what the deal is right now, then I'm sorry. Why should we even bother to continue building a relationship with them? They've made it very clear, Edmonton has. So, no. Let's give Calgary another go. Yeah. I think with Calgary, it's too risky right now. Because obviously, the Flames are on the brink of moving into a new unit. They'll be moving into a new unit in 27-28. So for this cycle, probably too risky. But who knows? Maybe we'll get to the next cycle. It will, and depending on how many teams will join the Flames that new bar in 2027-28. Who knows? So Calgary could be like Denver, could be one of those markets that you give them a lot of technical tour games, and then in the future they'll get teams. We'll see. Okay, so we of course have already done episodes on each expansion team following their announcement, but I want to have another opportunity today to basically just go through them again and just, give some any additional thoughts. So we'll do it in order. So first up, we had Detroit, which I think surprised nobody. Nobody can say they were surprised that Detroit was landing a team. I mean, that market has been on the PWHL's radar since the inaugural season. Detroit, of course, was the mother of the Takeover Tour. It hosted the first ever neutral site game back in the inaugural season in 2024. That's part of the Takeover weekend alongside Pittsburgh. So, Detroit has shown. Apart from that one game back in January, Detroit had massive. Yeah, I was so shocked back in January when the Golden Eyes Fleet game had less than 10,000 people. I was shocked by that. But of course, it then got back up for the second one. Yeah, so it's just like a little blip, which you will see at as big as over the next in any team's front history. Yeah, but when you're trying to get a team, you don't really want to have a dip in your numbers. You want to have consistency like Bernie's had over the last 3 games now. But no. I still have reservations about Little Caesars Arena, and I'm still going to say them until I'm blue in the face, but I hope we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in November. It's pretty exciting. It'd be interesting to see with branding, did they go with the Motor City theme? Because you did notice that there was car engines on the B2 that was used at the press conference, and they had that guy with his one-man steel band next to a car. You still find that so funny. I just don't get why. I just think, seriously? That's just a comedy caper. It's not specifically more about. Yeah. So I think we're thinking maybe like a Cars theme for Nays or Detroit. Yeah, probably. Probably. But that market has been ready since the get-go. So it's really exciting to know. And it just makes sense, we're the state of hockey. Yeah. And now you've got Detroit, which of course is known as Hockey Town. Yeah. So it's you know it makes sense. Yeah. And Detroit is kind of now the closest market to Minnesota. Yeah. Up to 4. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Over the next few years. Yeah. So next up we had Las Vegas. As you guys know, I have a personal grudge against Las Vegas, not only because they are my arch nemesis in the NHL, but also they killed my MLB team in Oakland. Yeah. And speaking of which, today it's opening day for the Ballers. We are recording this episode on May 19, which is opening day of the Pioneer League season. So excited. Yep. So from next week, you'll be full focus on that. Oh yeah, because obviously tomorrow we're going for... Oh, am I going to be in split screen tomorrow? Have you got a game tomorrow? Give me 2 seconds. Am I going to be in split screen? Just checking my calendar. Yeah, please do. Yeah. So opening night is tonight, and we'll be hosting the Missoula Paddleheads. That's our first homestand of the season. So we've got tonight at 2:35 UK time, and then tomorrow it's same time, 2:35 in the UK. So, unless it goes to O2, you might start. Yeah, so maybe doing the Jocks and Jills, we'll have it on, because you can. Because last season all Balls games you were able to listen to on the Balls official YouTube channel. I need to check how it's going to work for this season. So yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right. If we do get Game 5 on Saturday, it won't clash because Game 5 of the World Cup Finals is an early start. Yeah. We are calling this episode today on opening day for the Ballers. So excited. Yeah. But yeah. So it's been amazing. So yeah, but obviously Vegas killed my LB team in Oakland, but it's all good. It's all fine. It's all fine. How's it been so far? Because obviously, technically, you already should be in baseball season. I know. Because obviously, with Pioneer League, the Pioneer League season begins in mid-May and runs to the end of September, with the playoffs in September. So technically, by now, I already should have had 2 full months of baseball in action, but because I am now only involved with the Pioneer League and not with MLB, it's meant I've had an extra 5-6 weeks rest, which is really good because baseball can be exhausting. It takes up a lot of your life. So me to have those extra 5-6 weeks to prepare, it's actually been great. Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. It's all about the best. It's all about the best. I'm on the road to recovery. On the road to recovery. Pretty good. Yeah. And the Ball's got a trophy to defend. Anyway, yeah, so you guys know I was not happy with Las Vegas. Of course, if you've watched the episode about Las Vegas, he was sick. Alright, you ended up vomiting for most of it. Well, that Kursky was just nasty. It's just not. Or what are we supposed to pick up of brand names? Desert, Coast, or Vibes? Vibes. Well. There did used to be a team called the Rocky Mountain Boys of the Pioneer League, but of course they, along with all the other Colorado teams, have now gone, so... Oh. It's just, yeah, I mean, that Kursky that Vegas has got, it doesn't really give you a good picture of what the name could potentially be. Yeah. But I'm really glad it's going to be the Las Vegas something, than just the Vegas something, yeah. That's good. Because obviously the WNBA team there is called the Las Vegas Aces, not the Bogus Aces. Yeah. So you can make it the Las Vegas something. That's good. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because really, we've all referred to it as Las Vegas. It's just people in Vegas that refer to it as Las Vegas. Yeah. And I can see the potential for opportunities with marketing promotion. No, George, you know. What? In the casinos and the sex shops? I don't think so. Again, lady, it's supposed to be a family show. This is not a family show. We've had swearing. You've coughed the C word. Well, that's not my fault. Mayor Sutcliffe over in Ottawa is one. Is it now? Right, is it now? Fair dues. Anyway, yeah. Bye hotels. Oh yeah, fine. But we're not tourism. The big reason why BTK thrives is because they target tourism, particularly how a lot of their tourists do come from Canada. We as a league, we are not focusing on tourism right now. We're about families, friends, work colleagues having days out together. That's what we are right now. We're not about tourism. So, good luck trying to build a homegrown fan base in that market, because you're not going to have good luck there. It's going to be quite a struggle. So, good luck with that on your own head to be in. Okay, so just not good. I just think that Brad's gonna be one of those. We just go no. Well. We've had a good run with branding, haven't we? Yeah, we've had a good run with branding. There has to be at least one team in there who's branding. We go, and it's probably gonna be Las Vegas. Well, I already got sick to look at the place. I know. How are you gonna cope when we get to the draft in Detroit? Because obviously we've got the entry draft coming up on the 17th of June. That's gonna be in Detroit. Obviously, the expansion will only have placeholders as the logos. How are you going to cope when Baker's goes on the clock? Just put a bucket by me and be fine. Okay. That is. That is. It is. Anyway, the one we're most excited for is Hamilton. So excited because Hamilton is kind of like a brand new market for hockey. It's going to have the NHL joining, who I believe are going to get their name and brand this week. I think they're getting it on Thursday. Don't put me on that. Go and double check up yourselves. Yeah. So, we have an idea of what that could be. It's a brand new market. That arena is so gorgeous. It's just been recently renovated. It's absolutely beautiful. I was so impressed with what Hamilton on the Takeover Tour. And, you know, just for me, to also be in a non-NHL city is brilliant. I can think of plenty of, and I think we might need to do something on this in the future. Maybe over the summer, maybe we'll see. As if we haven't got enough players already in the summer. I can list a lot of non-NHL cities who could work as expansion teams for the PWHL. So I've got a good list. And so the fact that we have broadened our market out to a city that has not got pro hockey is absolutely brilliant. The potential in that is brilliant. And I'm just looking forward to see what they're going with. And at Kurski, we just can't stop drilling that. If they get that name right, oh my god. Oh my god. It's going to be brilliant. But yeah, but like you said, you know, it's going to be, it's so exciting, you know, to have a non-NHL market in there. We're growing our footprint even further, but I know people are going to be saying, what? I've never won in Ontario! But I think it's good. Ontario is a really big market for hockey. Yep. So, why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah. If the market can sustain multiple teams, then fine. Do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, plus, for some people who are near the housing area who have not been able to get to Sectors games, they're now going to be able to get to have PWHL housing games and get it in. So it's not taking away from Sectors bands. It's adding. Yeah. Agree. Because a lot of people just think, oh, well, this is going to get hard on Sectors. No, it's not. It's going to help you guys. You're going to have a really exciting and bloodthirsty rivalry here. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to those first few Toronto Hamilton games next year. Those are going to be circled on my diary. Because they're going to be just brutal. Yeah, they're going to be brutal. And I kind of want to see these two teams in the playoff series. I know. It's your new dream playoff matchup. I know, sorry, Ottawa. Originally, one of my dream playoff matchups was Charge and Scepters, but it now has to be Tio and Hamilton. I'm so sorry, Ottawa. But yeah, but that's going to be a really exciting opportunity there. The possibilities are going to be endless. It's going to be a bit exciting. So exciting. I mean, that really is beautiful, and it's ready. It's ready to finally enter the world of pro sports, and it's going to be so exciting. Yeah. And then the last one. Well, what can I say? You literally were in tears when you heard when the news dropped. You were literally in tears. Yeah. I did not see San Jose coming. It's basically the Bangaranga of the PWHL right now. I did not see this coming one bit. Okay? I did not see it coming. I'm absolutely thrilled. I know that market inside out. I know that market's capable. I'm just so excited for it. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. I'm lost for words. I'm honestly, I am lost for words. And yeah, it's going to be good. Hammerheads, you've got to know that team, Hammerheads. Yeah. That's got to be the name. Hammerheads has got to be the name for PHL Saturday. It has to. It has to be. There's no other option for me, I'm afraid. So, there you go. Make that happen. And of course, while I'm going to be still loyal to the Frost, I will be keeping a very close eye on what's going to be going on Saturday with the PHL. A very close eye. Yeah, so I'm so excited for that. I'm absolutely speechless. Yeah. It's going to be great, you know. I mean, California eventually was going to get a team at some point. It's just, but just location, just I always thought that SoCal would have got in first, and then maybe you add a team in the Bay Area, but the fact that it's North Cal that gets in before SoCal, it's just, get in! No offense, but get in! Fine, we've beaten SoCal to something for a change. We get to be the Trailblazers for once! But yeah. Just incredible. I'm just lost for words. I can't believe it. I can't believe that this is happening. I can't believe it. Sarzay's getting a team. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. It's gonna take a lot of thinking, guys. It's gonna take a lot of thinking. But here we go. Yeah. Yeah. So all four of these teams will enter in the 2026-27 season. We are still waiting to hear how they're going to be incorporated into this year's entry draft, which will be taking place in Detroit on the 17th of June. It's 5 p.m. Eastern? 5 p.m. Eastern at Fox Theatre. We are still waiting for confirmation on the official roster process. We have an idea of what the process is going to look like. And I've already done an episode on that. So you can go and check that out. But of course, when we get the official confirmation, we'll come back on and these two can then give their thoughts on it. Yeah. So, yeah. And basically, keep yourself subscribed to the podcast throughout the next few months. Because in the next few months, every time there is news regarding one of these four teams, we will give it to you. So whether that's GM or coaches, and then obviously ultimately branding. We will get you covered on that every step of the way. So if you are joining one of these four teams, then do make sure you subscribe to the podcast, because that's when you'll get all the latest updates on everything going on as these four teams prepare to enter the league. It's exciting times ahead. I mean, who would have thought when this league launched back in 2023, who would have thought we would get to 12 teams this quickly, eh? Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it? And it just opens a lot of new, exciting possibilities, you know. Hopefully to get that national TV deal. It could open the possibility of maybe doing conferences, maybe. I wouldn't say do divisions. I think, you know, for me, I think let's just do 2 conferences of 6 and not bother with divisions yet. When we get to a 16-team, 20-team league, then maybe we can talk divisions. But I think right now, just do 2 conferences. So that would mean that Minnesota and Atlanta will be in the same conference. But where would Detroit go? Well, we can have that conversation another time. Yeah. And it's also going to help scheduling as well. So there's a lot of... So with adding these 4 new teams into the mix, there's going to be a lot of exciting opportunities now available for the league as we enter this brand new exciting chapter for women's hockey. We're just so excited and we cannot wait to see what these brands are going to hold in when that comes. Hopefully it'll be like Seattle Vancouver was this season. So you get your name and brand rebuild in before the season starts, but you wear, of course, the traditional diagonal jersey for year 1. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. And of course, it also opens up some exciting opportunities for us in the future. We might need to do an episode on that, guys. Yeah, we might need to do an episode on that. Anyway, but exciting times are ahead, and as always, we're going to keep you updated every single step of the way. So, Everything else? Yeah, I think covered it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So we always just be like a quick episode because obviously we've already done episodes, you know, following each season announcement. So that's already there for you guys. So you can go check those out. But we just want to do like a quick little roundup of all 4 teams because it's been a very busy last few weeks with expansion. Yeah. So will be so exciting as ahead. So yeah. Yes, and now that it all been announced, it's really good because that means we can now focus on looking forward to season 4 and not to worry about who's going to be joining or who's not going to be joining. Let's get all good. It's exciting times ahead. So yeah, so thank you for joining us. As always, until next time, take care guys. Don't get spoiled.